Yo, welcome back to another video. Today we are in the Open Great League and let's try to get some wins. So we're going to be trying out the Shadow Dragonite paired with the Dunsparce and the Diggersby in the back. We got to swap out into the Dunsparce here. We get met with the Jellicent. Jellicent here is going to be able to tank this Drill Run. The good news about this matchup is we're not really tanking a lot of fast move pressure by my opponent. We are going to be able to fire off a Drill Run right here and get it into the red. So they're going to throw a move here. We're just going to shield, and we're going to see if we can farm down. Okay, no, we're not going to go for the farm down. We're just going to take this out. We do get a shield. Our opponent is trying to get to another move here. Another Surf does get used, so we are going to have to use a shield anyways. We're going to get the farm down. Now we see the, Chargeable. They kind of swap into their Dugong. We're going to fire off this superpower and grab a shield, or it's going to get the KO. Our opponent here does elect to throw a move. Icy Wind does get used. Takes out the Dragonite easily. And now we have to take out this Dugong. We're going to use our Diggersby here for some tank. And we're just going to soak up this damage. Icy Wind gets used. We are going to counter swap. When they swap, they're going to use their Charge Bug. We're going to throw the Rock Slide. Rock Slide doesn't quite KO. And now we have to try to beat this Charge Bug. We're going to shield here and just preserve the health on this Diggersby. We know that we're going to have to tank a move anyways. We're going to build up to 2 Scorching Sands. 1 Scorching Sand does get fired off. Doesn't quite KO it. Now we'll try to race to a move. Does this Hyper Beam take out this Dugong from this range? Yes, it does. So GG's to our opponent, able to win that game with the Diggersby at the end, getting just enough energy for the win. All right, next game. Let's see what we find. We got the Shadow Dragonite versus the Gastrodon here. Very good lead. They switch into their Dugong. We're going to have the Dunsparce for them. Dunsparce is going to be able to deal super effective fast move damage plus potential rock slides. They are going to be able to debuff us first, though. We are going to be doing less attack damage, but I think we're still okay. Another rock slide does go through, gets it into the low red. We can survive any move here. We're going to let it go. Icy Wind does double debuff. We're going to counter swap, and looks like they have the other counter, and it goes to the Toxapex. Toxapex is going to use a shield against our Dragonite, so looks like they're just going to try to take us out. That's fine. We're going to come back in here with the Diggersby. Diggersby is going to be able to get to these Scorching Sands. We can take any move here. We're going to let this one go. Ryan gets us fairly... Okay, we're going to have to throw this Hyper Beam here. Hyper Beam does go through against this Gastrodon, so we do huge damage. We're going to shield right here. It's only the body slam, that's fine because we're looking to get some energy anyways. Double shield situation. This is going to be a farm down opportunity. Do we have 2 Scorching Sands? No 2 Scorching Sands, but we are going to be able to reach 1. This is going to grab that shield. Nope, they're just going to let it go because they're not even close to a move, huh? So GG's to our opponent, able to win that game off of a what's it called? The Diggersby. Being able to take out the Toxapex. Okay, here we go. We got the Shadow Dragonite versus the Gastrodon. Good lead here. They are going to throw a move. Is this just going to be a bunch of body slams? Looks like they're just going to stay in for now. We're going to fire off this Dragon Claw right before they get to the move. Let's see what they end up doing here. They decided to shield. Okay, very unusual. We're going to shield here as well. Our opponent is going to try to get to another move, but we're going to snipe their energy here and make a decision. They have the Typhlosion in the back. Typhlosion here is going to potentially be throwing a Blast Burn. They do elect to go for the Blast Burn, so we know that their energy dry. What do they have that they did not want to see the Dunsparce in the back? We're going to shield here. Ends up being the Blast Burn. We're going to throw this Scorching Sand here. It does elect to go through, and it looks like they had double fires in the back. So we do elect to try to catch a move. Is this going to be... Okay, they go for the fly. And now it comes down to, can we get a shield or can we... Okay, our opponent here does elect to shield, and now it comes down to, can we get to another move here? We survive that one Incinerate, and luckily, just in time, we are going to be able to reach this Hyper Beam, and boom, down goes the Talonflame. That's the reason why we have the Hyper Beam on the Diggersby for the Flyers right there. And luckily, we literally got to the move just in time. All right, here we go. We got this Shadow Dragonite versus the Toxapex. They switched out into their Diggersby. We're going to go into our Dunsparce. Here, we're going to let them go for that. We're going to see how many drill runs we can get through. It looks like we need at least 4 drill runs to even threaten this Diggersby. They'd like to go for the Scorching Sand. Barely doesn't take us out, but we're going to throw another drill run to get it into the low red. We're going to come back in here with the Dragonite. We do not get the farm now, but they're going to throw a move. Ends up being the Fire Punch. Still is resistant. All the moves are resistant. Okay, they counter swap into their Talonflame after we reveal Diggersby. This is going to come down to the same situation. Can we get some shields? Can we get Hyper Beam to go off? Let's find out. We're going to throw the Scorching Sand. It does get the debuff, and we grab a shield. We're just going to let this one go here. Ends up being the Brave Bird. Now we're just going to see if they're going to elect to go for the double shield. No, they elected to go through. And now we're going to try to win this game with the Shadow Dragonite versus this Toxapex. One Dragon Claw goes through. We have to shield here. And now it's going to come down to, can we get enough pressure? Can we get this low enough for a potential farm with our Diggersby? We're going to go for this Dragon Claw. It does grab that shield. They elect to throw a move. This is going to take out the Dragonite. And now it comes down to a race. Can we get to the move? No. We are one fast move away from getting to it. So that was a tough team, honestly. We did have to tank that Braber against the Talonflame. That was a little bit brutal, but we still had a chance. Okay, Gastron lead. We're going to switch out into the Dunsparce once they reveal Typhlosion. We're going to like to throw up the shield first. And now we're going to make sure we throw on good timing. This is going to be a shield most likely. Yep, there's the shield. Our opponent does elect to throw another move. We're just going to double shield here. Ends up being the Blast Burn again. We're going to fire off this drill run, and it does take it out. And now we have the Gastrodon to deal with. Drill run does go through. Let's see if we can get to another drill run. Okay, perfect. We get to another one. This is going to chip away at the Gastrodon. And now we still have this Dragonite. Dragonite comes back in. They're going to throw a move. How many body slams are they going to be able to get off? 1 body slam goes through. 2 body slam comes through. We are going to survive it. Let's see what they have in the bag. Another flyer? No, another fire type. So this is a favorable situation for us. Unless they're running Solar Beam. What do we think? Are they throwing Solar Beam here? Scorching Sand does go through. Air gets the shield. And Moment of Truth. This is not enough for the Solar Beam. So looks like they are going to throw the Overheat. Overheat plus Weather Ball doesn't quite KO because of the debuff. And we're going to be able to get to the Scorching Sand. Doesn't quite KO. The counter swap. We counter swap. We get the farm down. And now it's GG because we come out with the move with our Dragonite. So well played by us. And nice win. So check out this team if you haven't already, and let us know if you enjoyed the video.